Tonight, an update to the infamous D.C. sniper case. A judge this afternoon denying sniper Lee Boyd Malvo's attempt to vacate his guilty pleas to 6 murders in Montgomery County 22 years ago. Fox 5's Bob Barnard was at today's hearing, and he joins us live from the newsroom. Bob?
Hey there, Shamari. Lee Boyd Malvo appeared by video link today. In a letter to the court, Malvo says he's ready to plead guilty again if he receives a lighter sentence than Maryland prosecutors would be seeking, and only if he could attend the sentencing hearing in person. In 2006, Lee Boyd Malvo pled guilty in Montgomery County to 6 counts of first-degree murder for his part in the sniper killing spree 4 years earlier when he was 17. Malvo was sentenced to 6 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole, but rulings from the U.S. and Maryland Supreme Courts and a mandate from the Maryland General Assembly made those sentences illegal. Now, no longer can minors be sentenced to life without parole. And Virginia officials will not allow Malvo to leave prison to attend his Maryland resentencing in person. In his letter to the judge, Malvo writes this: "I don't want the victims' families to have to relive this ordeal of having this open wound be made worse by having to endure a protracted process." He goes on to say, "I will plead guilty to all charges in exchange for life with some meaningful opportunity of release as Maryland law allows, running concurrent with my Virginia sentence." Reaction after the hearing.
When these murders happened, he was a child under the sway and brainwashed by another adult. The Maryland Supreme Court said he didn't have a sentencing in compliance with the 8th Amendment. He has that right. He has the right to be in person for that, as the judge found today, and we need to explore next steps for him to make sure he has that opportunity to show the person that he really is, which is not how he's portrayed at all.
There was a child in my client's family who grew up without a mother for the last 22 years, a young child. And I think that family would not want to hear what Mr. Malvo is proposing in his letter to the court, that he have no accountability for the 6 murders in Maryland. Oh, as soon as I'm done in Virginia, if you make this all concurrent, then I'll be out over there. These are not free murders.
Now, no new date for Malvo's resentencing in Maryland has been set. The judge agreed to place a detainer in the form of a bench warrant on Malvo, ordering Virginia to hand him over to Maryland authorities should he ever be released from prison in the Commonwealth. Guys?
All right. Thank you, Bob.